Friday! And I almost thought this wasn't going to happen. Hello, everybody. How was your week? Hi, Miss Tracy. Facebook Live was giving me a hard time. It was not cooperating very well this morning. Hello, Miss Nicole. Hello, Stacy. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Miss Kathy Vetter. Yeah, it was good to see you too today, Miss Angel. Sorry for the little bit of chaos I had. I had a little person visiting me today, so I was keeping him occupied. Hello, hello, Miss Barb, Miss Tina, Miss Beth. Hello, Miss Danette. Yes, happy Friday. Thank you, Miss Nicole. Today's glasses are brought to you by Confetti. Hello, Miss Elisa. I did get outside today. I actually went and got a fizzy bubble and then sat outside on the curb and drank it. It's like I'm going to sit here and enjoy a little bit of the sunshine before it disappears. That and me and my little person walked to the post office too this afternoon. Hello, Miss Indy. Yes, Miss Kathy, Miss Deanne. Oh. Yes, Miss Dawn was here too. Thank you, Miss Denise. Yes, he was getting the wagon rides today. Oh, thank you, Miss Robin. Oh, yay, Miss Christy. Miss Christy's in our ruler work class, and she's already done her homework. She's loving ruler work. I'm so excited to hear that. Oh, Miss Diane, I am so excited for you. You are finally getting your girl. I am so excited. Oh, I bet you and Miss Sharon are through the roof. Finally, a little girl to do all those girly sewing for. See, now, if you're in the society group, you saw that my younger brother and sister-in-law are expecting, and they're also expecting a girl. So we can only imagine that in order for Amy to find time to make things would mean that she will have to have a class. So you will probably see lots of little people class garments and things along that lines as well. Miss Indy, did you watch the video? No, because you didn't watch the video, because did I send a link? I did send a link. The 22.5 degree line. Yes. Yes. So yes, we'll have little people things to do and little people girly things since I only have boys. Oh, look, all sorts of babies coming. So yes, okay. I will put on some classes. My first up is probably a onesie. Since we're working on a t-shirt right now, and it got me in thinking, but I have a pattern for a onesie, a custom onesie. So, and now that we have those binders for those sergers, I may attempt it. Yes, Miss Indy, if you watch the ruler work class recording, at the end of the class, Miss Tracy demonstrated how to find the 22.5 degree line for ruler work. So we did talk about it at the end. Yes. All right. Exciting. It's been a week. Yeah, it's Friday. It's been pretty as well. And we had not a lot come in this week, but we've had a little bit. And so let's wander here for a second. And since I'm in the embroidery room, we'll just start here. First up is Kimberbell Mug Rugs Volume 5 arrived. Now, many of you pre-ordered this, so don't order it again. If you pre-ordered it, we've contacted you and let you know that it has arrived. But if you did not get it pre-ordered and are curious, mug rugs are available. Oh, Jennifer, you're too funny. Delaying Bridgerton for me. I feel so loved. So yes, Mug Rug 5s is here. And mug rugs are the perfect starter project for anybody just getting into embroidery. There's actually 5 volumes of mug rugs from Kimberbell that are now available. All sorts of different themes and different things on it. There's one that's volume 1 is mostly all seasons and celebrations, and then we have all sorts of things. So they're all available now up online and in the store. This is if you have a big machine, this is the giant mug rug or mug mat that's in volume 4, the milk and cookies. The other thing in the world of embroidery is we got in the pillows. There we go. Sorry about that. Looks like we're back. Let's see if I can walk again. Apparently, we are, I don't know, Friday and Facebook are trying to battle me here. The big mug mat is, I believe, is an 8x12. No, it's not. It's my internet. It's actually, I really think it's the internet. The entire world of internet is battling me today. I had a moment of panic when I was setting up the live for tonight, and Facebook kept shutting down. So we're gonna blame it on Facebook and their issues. So the other thing that launched this week, earlier this week, were the Kimberbell carrots. So this collection is available in the vault. Okay, there are 2 sizes of carrots available. We went ahead and put together some carrot bundles that have your fat quarters ready for making carrots. There is a sewing version and a machine embroidery version of the carrot, and it's all done in fabric as well. And let me tell you, I have spent the week looking for these carrots. I knew we had them. They've been here. They've been here for a few years when they first came out, and now they're re-released in the vault. And I couldn't find them, couldn't locate them. I have destroyed my house. I have destroyed this store, both sides of the store, looking for these carrots. And I just happened to climb a ladder in the office this morning to kind of look from up above. I bent over and I saw them from across the room. And the only reason for that is because I threatened to make new ones today. And that's why they appeared. So I didn't have to make new carrots. Well, Mary Beth was here today. So Mary Beth didn't have to make new carrots today. Mary Beth got to spend the day working on our freestanding garden blossoms. And so this collection from Scissortail and OESD, I talked about it last week, has the 3 different flowers, the magnolia, maybe it's a peony, and a poppy. And so she spent today working on those. So here are the magnolias. So these magnolias, let me get them here. There is no fabric in here. This is 100% thread in here. Multiple hoopings stacked up, secured with a brad. Okay, and we are working on the other ones. She has 2 more pieces to do, and then they'll be done, and then I got to go find a wreath or figure out what I want to put them on. But right now they'll live right there. They are absolutely gorgeous. It is amazing to watch how they change stitch angle to give you some realistic. That when you stitch these, because again, we're doing this all freestanding, so it's Badge Master and Aquamesh, okay? and then we soak it after it's done and let it dry. But as you're stitching this, it is very tight because it's a lot of stitching at a lot of different angles. And the reason for that is that when it washes, it kind of relaxes, and it almost naturally causes the curl that's happening in the leaves and the petals. So it's only in the one size. I think they would make beautiful like brooches, or if you had like, you know, a spring Easter hat or something along that lines, you could decorate. Really, really beautiful. But they are just in the one size, and the biggest looks like about 4.5 by 4 3/4 is probably the leaves in that particular one. So we've been working on that. And then if you hadn't had a chance to check out, but we just posted about April's OESD releases. So many good ones coming in April. If you are a Spree Club member, you're going to love this release. First, there is a freestanding applique castle. We get a castle. So exciting. And it's big. It's like 9 inches wide, almost 12 inches tall. Turrets, and oh, it's so cool. Here, let me give you a sneak peek because I'm standing here by the computer. So cool for the castles. Then there's another card collection, which is perfect timing because later this month in April, we will get to do our beginner embroidery series. We'll be on embroidering cards. Here, let me show you. Oops, sorry. Let's get back here to the page where the picture's at. Look at that. It's got a drawbridge and a, oh, I just can't, I'm so excited. Yes, do we get crowns? Actually, they do have freestanding lace crowns from OESD. We attach them to like a plastic headband. I've done, we've done those before, but they do have crowns to go along. But I'm so excited about this castle. So Mary Beth has already taken charge, and as we picked out fabric today, and we will get started building the castle, and hopefully in a few weeks we'll have it all together. But it is like 25 pieces, so it's not going to be a quick thing. But what's nice is because it is applique, only the outside edges are, you know, freestanding lace per se, so it's not like we're not like the flowers. So pretty excited over that. Let's talk. Yes, it uses fabric. The castle uses fabric. There's 2 colors. There's a light and a dark gray in the castle to help give the depth and the shadows that are in there. And then it's 3 colors of thread: a light gray, a dark gray, and a white. That's there. We received in some batiks. I know, shocking. Finally, the collection that I have been waiting for since December arrived this week. Here we go. Here is Calm Lagoon. Very beachy. Okay. We've got pieces with seashells. We have more seashells. There is a piece here that has whales on it, some waves, some scales. I'm trying to think. This has got shells in another colorway. So yes, so Calm Lagoon has arrived. Hi, Miss Felice. It's okay if you're here late. If that means that you were at, I'll let you pass. So, Calm Lagoon. Yes, Miss Danette, you read my mind. Calm Lagoon is a collection that I actually brought in for the purpose of a quilt. We've cut kits. They are up for pre-order. This will help me determine if I need to cut more. Okay. This is Wave Pool. This is what the kit, I brought the collection in. The images you're seeing here is made with the actual collection as well. The project is going to be a 6-month class. We have modified it. We've worked through and modified it to be able to be done with an AccuQuilt with some slight changes. I believe we have gotten it to a 12-inch cube with AccuQuilt, just the main 12-inch cube. That's all still fine-tuned, but we will be doing more. But if you are interested and want to do it in that colorway, we do have a handful of kits available for pre-order. And then if I sell out of those, I'll cut some more. And then if I need to, I will get some more fabric for that. And then I will teach a class here soon. Probably later this summer, we'll get there. And you can even do this in other colorways. It doesn't have to be done in the blue and green. I'm hoping that there'll be another collection of batik that's supposed to be in here in May, fingers crossed, that would look really pretty too. I think it's roses and peaches and greens and teals, really pretty. You don't need an AccuQuilt to do this. It's actually written, the pattern is originally written for not using an AccuQuilt, but we took and modified, not really modified, we converted the pattern to know which size cubes and pieces and shapes that we would need. So that will be the project later this year. And it, again, you don't have to do this fabric in order to do this project, okay? Which is something I had originally shown my AccuQuilters over a year ago as a possible project, and we finally got there. Up next is a collection from Corey Dantini. Now, I love Corey Dantini's artwork. She is not just in the fabric world, she actually has a lot in the gift, stationery, paper world as well, which I love her stuff. I love her artwork. And the collection is called Well Owl Bee. Okay, so obviously it has owls. And here is this collection. So we start out with a panel of squares. Here, these squares are about a 10, you don't need to see my list, about a 10-inch square, okay? And there's 8 of them that are here, 4 different prints. So you get 2 of each. And then, of course, we have to have coordinates that are there. I gotta get my other hand. So we have all over owls, Corey's flowers, owls and trees, owls in the flowers, little flowers. We have some smaller owl patchworks. These little guys are usually they're about 4 by 6. And then there's some coordinating pieces. These make really cute drawstring bags. And then we have owls looking out of their knot holes. Really pretty tapestry piece. I think this would make a really cool bag, almost giving it that Chanel look. And then we have more owls. Another patchwork piece, what we would call I hate calling them cheaters, but they're just a bunch of like 5-inch squares all together for you. Another floral, another owl on blue, and then we have the wood grain as well. So Albee is now available here in the store and online. There are no pre-cuts for this collection with the exception of fat quarters. They don't do pre-cuts. We did receive in, now don't get excited, let me finish what I'm going to say here. We did receive in some cuddle, okay? It was only 4 pieces, and not really the 4 pieces that we needed, or where people were really waiting on. So we got in 1 60-inch wide cuddle in mocha brown. And I'll show you what that looks like. Mocha. Okay. And then we got in 3 90-inch pieces in fuchsia, jewel, this one, and then teal. Okay. We are struggling, if you can't tell, for waiting on the rest of our cuddle. They had a shipment that arrived completely damaged in the containers, so they had to go back to square one and start over again. And you know how hard it probably was to get that first initial shipment, that gosh only knows how long it'll take me to get my black, my white, my grays that we are waiting on, and you guys are so patiently waiting for as well. Now, the last collection that we received this week is a very springy collection, and apparently this year, apparently when I was ordering fabric in about September of last year is when I ordered spring fabric, I was in very much a floral mood. Apparently all the flowers, I know, I went off script. It was mocha, fuchsia, jewel, and teal. Sorry, Gina. Jewel, teal, and fuchsia were 90, and mocha is 60. I was in very much a floral mood, or they finally created florals that were like on my liking. So this is called Full Bloom. Bright, cheery, beautiful. So we have this print here that is 3 colorways. They're saying things like always find a reason to smile, live here, laugh, grow wild, live life in full, all sorts of things in a white, a red, and a blue background. We have an all over flower. We have some stripes, some polka dots, this really cool geometric print, and then an all over little background floral. And then we have a panel that coordinates this collection. So I'm going to show you that. If I can set you down and not knock you over this time. If I can do that safely. Okay. So this panel has a center panel that says love blooms around you. And then we have 2 side panels that say grow wild and free, live life in full bloom. And then this one over here says always find a reason to smile, and love grows here. So pretty, so bright and cheery. Perfect for up here right by the front door where the sun is currently shining in. Mother Nature is coming. So Miss Kathy Vetter just asked, is Nantucket Summer coming in June? I hope so. So Nantucket Summer by Camille and Moda is on order to arrive here in Material Girls. We will have the full collection of Nantucket Blue or Nantucket Summer, plus kits and pre-cuts. I'm hoping it's slated to be here in June. We shall see if they can live up to that standard of their own timeline. But I don't hold my breath today because I would have been long suffocated myself. That's there. So a couple of things we got in, while I walk to the next thing. The Makers Market is May 15th. You can register for a table for Makers Market up on our website for under classes, and you'll see Makers Market. So I just want to, we had some questions this week and last week about it. So Makers Market is designed for you to sell and de-stash your scrap, your craft supplies. Okay, and Gina just put a link to the registration down there. So it's designed to help, it's like a yard sale specifically for crafting. Doesn't have to be just sewing. It can be scrapbooking, paper crafting, knitting, cross stitch, yarn, anything and everything. Maybe you got into something and you're not into that. Maybe you baked, you did candles, I don't know. And now you don't do any of that. And you want it out of your room because you need to make room for more fabric. So Maker's Market is meant for not only for you to help sell and de-stash your craft supplies to other like-minded crafters from not only here, but from, we're going to advertise all over to pull in lots of people. But also if you have unfinished projects or you have finished things that you maybe had from when you were doing craft fairs, and craft fairs kind of got paused for a while, and maybe you have a lot of finished items that you want to sell. We have finished quilts here in the store that we're going to put out for sale. Maybe there's just stuff that you just need gone, or you want to sell. Maybe you're a crafter. So we're allowing both finished quilty, crafty items as well as unfinished, selling your yardage, selling books, pattern, stuff. I just don't want to see it go to the trash, the landfill, or anything along that lines. So that is the purpose of Maker's Market. The $20 registration is going to get you a space and a 6-foot table. Okay. The 6-foot table, that registration fee, that $20, will be donated to the food pantry at the Sacred Heart Catholic Church that literally is a throw away from the quilt store right here. And we're going to take all of that registration money and donate it back. If you don't want to worry about a table, you just want to get rid of this stuff and don't want to put it in the trash, bring it on up. We'll put it out. We'll put a donation jar at the end of the table, and people can donate what they can afford or what they want to pay for that particular item, and then we will donate all of those funds also to the food pantry. Okay. We're also going to try to get some food trucks here that day and some things along that line. So if you know some food trucks that maybe want to rally here at the quilt store on that Sunday, let me know and I'll reach out. So maybe we can get you some more business, feed you while you're here. Maybe a Girl Scout group wants to sell some lemonade, or maybe cookies that they still have around. That type of thing. So we want to make it a fun day for you, and so involve all of the community in that world as well, and help you clean. I know it's spring. You want to open the windows. You want to start getting rid of stuff and cleaning. So we're going to help you out there. That's Maker's Market. I just wanted to remind. We still have virtual spaces remaining for the Red, White, and Barbecue Kimberbell event. Okay, so the virtual event is, there will be videos that you will be sent for the projects, as well as you'll get your kit for the 2 projects. You get a pot holder and an apron, embroidered pot holder and apron, are the 2 projects. It's only like a half-day event. That's there. Breakfast Club tomorrow morning. Okay. Breakfast Club tomorrow morning, we are talking about binding. So I am going to show you how to make, sew on, and finish your binding on your project. So that we're wrapping up our beginner series of the basics, and we're going to finish it with binding tomorrow. I'm going to teach you both machine sewing it down and hand sewing, as well as sewing it on and joining it, all that good stuff. So lots of information tomorrow morning at 8:30, right here where you're at now. No. I am going to discuss the magic thread, Miss Crystal. Yes, so I have a technique that can be done with some fusible thread that I am going to talk as well. No, Gina, I told her that the special guest could stay in bed. She didn't have to wake up super early to be here for it. We got in, I know I talked about last week, and I'm pretty sure the week before, I talked about pop-ups, okay? And we're still in a pop-up mode. So I found a pop-up, which is so funny because walking through while we were looking for carrots, turned around and I was like, oh, there's a pop-up. So here is the pop-up, and it uses that spring that smushes down, okay, and then it pops up. The new pattern that we got in is the caddy pop-up. And so it's a pattern that is going to add some pockets around the outside, as well as comes with a handle. So it kind of looks like a paint can in that basket, or a 5-gallon plastic bucket, but not 5-gallon and prettier. And you can carry your project or your supplies in your caddy pop-up. So that arrived. We will be doing a class in the caddy pop-up because I think it's adorable. I think it'd be great if you are going back and forth to, you know, friends' houses or retreats or things along that lines as well. You sure can add slicker. So yes, Miss Dawn says, can you put slicker in them? Yes, if you're going to want to make it like a trash can so that stuff falls out and doesn't stick, you know, because, you know, thread sticks everywhere, you can slicker the inside or your lining of the project. And that will allow you to do this and all the trash fall out versus all your threads being stuck inside of there. But yes, you can easily slicker. You could even OD coat or vinylize the inside. Okay. All right. Sold out of slicker. Are we sold out of slicker? Is that what we're talking about? I'm pretty sure we have. I will have to go look. Matter of fact, let's go look because I'm pretty sure. No, we are out of slicker. There's a bolt in a box that'll be here Monday. That's so it is right. Yes, we had slicker. I had somebody that was in, got the rest of it, and I had already ordered. So yes, slicker is on its way. Umbrellas. Yes, tomorrow we're gonna make umbrellas here in the store, so it should be a good time. We're doing another umbrella class in April during the week for another group, and if everything goes well, I'll add a third one and we can make umbrellas. So it's ironic that it's calling for rain, and we're all maybe be able to use our umbrellas as we leave the quilt store tomorrow for class. Moda Blockheads 4. If you were part of that conversation, last week we talked about it, and the I had a request to show the quilt behind me. So Stacy, is that the one you wanted? The Moda Blockheads 4, the first block is up and available. So if you were part of that conversation last week, the Moda Blockheads program is a free block a week program, and sometimes you'll get more than one a week, but there are two sizes. There's a 4.5 and a 9-inch size. You can make the project either with the 9-inch blocks, with the 4.5-inch blocks, or with both sizes. And Gina just posted a link to the information. If you're not sure where to find the patterns and all of that, because, you know, it kind of gets buried in social media and your news feed and things like that. If you go to materialgirlsquilt.com and under a new tab that says fun stuff, you will find a header that says Moda Blockheads 4. Everything we're going to post inside of there. That page is still a little under construction, so just don't mind the disorganization right now. We're trying to get everything there and then figure out the best way to format it. So, but the first pattern is there, and you can click on that, and then it will take you to the location where you can get the first week's pattern of Moda Blockheads. So we're gonna help try to keep you in track. So the quilt behind me is called the Iris quilt, and I'm not sure if I have patterns for it, but let's let's walk for a second. No, I don't, but I have a bunch of patterns for the other styles. So the Eliza, the Betty, the Tessa, and the Libby as well. So I'll have to get some Iris patterns. I thought we had them, but they're not hanging there now, so I will put it on the list. Maybe they'll arrive with the slicker. Writing it down. All right, let me quickly say hi to all my little people, okay? And then I'll turn it so you can look at it a little more. Plus, it's much prettier over my shoulder than the lights above my head. Look at that, Miss Ann. You are already prepared. I am so excited. Very easy. It's a jelly roll. And if you like it so much, I have a jelly roll of that collection, a couple of jelly rolls of the rainbow fruit collection that it's in. You just need to add an accent color, which is that green that we put in there, but you could make it any color, and then background. So to my little people, hello Grady, hello Layton. Grady, I'm sorry you didn't get to come visit me today, but hopefully Layton gave you what I sent to give you. And then hello Miss Mackenzie, Miss Mary Catherine, Mr. Samuel, Alexander, Sage, Daniel, Austin. We have writer Cecilia. And let's see, I have Miss Aubrey, Mr. Camden, and then we have Abby, Emma, Owen, and Ian. So hello, be good this weekend, and we'll see you next weekend. Next Friday, Miss Amy will be here to say hi to you again. And the last thing that I want to talk about is next weekend. Next Friday and Saturday. I'm telling you, you're going to want it on your calendar, and you're going to want to make time to come say hi. Next Friday and Saturday is our birthday. Okay, actually Friday is our actual birthday. We opened the doors to the quilt store April 1st, 2003. So 19 years ago. I can't believe it. I still laugh about that day. I'll have to tell you the story next Friday. An honorary birthday live at 5. Hopefully I'm still standing upright if all of you decide to come visit us for a sale. So there will be information going out about all the savings that will take place in the store on Friday and Saturday. We will have another special promotion strictly online Monday and Tuesday. Okay, we can't do both at the same time. Thank you, Miss Laura. But we can't. It's too much when people have carts full of fabric and then orders are being placed online for bolts that are currently being cut. It's too much. And we want to make sure that we can package and get everything that you request in your orders accurately and quickly. So we'll do something just for my not so local gals Monday and Tuesday of that week. We're still working on some things. Everything's not nailed down yet. That's what Sunday is for. You know, I work well for last minute. But we will probably get information in reference to the party about middle of the week. Okay? And yeah, I think that's it. I hope everybody has a great weekend. We will, like I said, tomorrow we'll do binding tomorrow morning. We have umbrellas tomorrow afternoon. And then Amy and Dr. Mike and Mom are headed out to install a long arm on Saturday night. And yes, Miss Indy, we will get you a link for the freestanding garden blossoms. I'm not sure they are up online yet. They're March release, but they may not have released yet for March, but we'll check it out. We will have cake. Cake is going to happen. I don't know about any other food arrangements, but we will have cake. Don't have scissor sharpening yet. Having a problem finding scissor sharpeners. Yeah. So yes, the freestanding, I have a physical CD, Miss Indy, of the freestanding lace garden. So if that's something that you want and don't want to wait for download, we do have it in the store. You just give us a call. I don't have it up online though. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I have for you today. I hope you had a great week. How was your week? I just started right off yelling about what my week was like. I didn't even ask you how your week was going and things like that. If you have little people in your life, the White House egg roll lottery opened today, if anybody's interested. So yes, if you have little people, 2 adults, I think it's up to five people 5 kids to the 2 adults in the lottery. So that did open up this afternoon as well. Oh, Miss Melinda, I actually have a Nicoletti's pizza in the fridge. So when I get done here, it's going in the oven, and I get Nicoletti's tonight for dinner. Miss Suban called on her way up and stopped and brought us a take and bake from Nicoletti's. So excited. Oh, Miss Deanna, I'm excited you only have 1 more week to babysit. Miss Crystal, that is next week's plan, is to have you a answer for little people sewing classes. It's on my list. It's coming up higher up on the list to get completed. Did you hear that, Gina? Don't let me forget, or not even forget. I won't forget. Don't let me put it off, because I like to just keep pushing it to the side. So yes, it's gonna happen. Gonna happen this year. Okay, well everybody, I hope you have, I talked way longer than I thought I was going to. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for spending the last 42 minutes with me, and I appreciate it. We appreciate all your support, and we hope to see you all soon. Hi, Keith. It's my other brother. He decided to join us. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you soon.